Good morning, you've caught me just as I've called them all back. So, there's a beautiful face to start your Monday morning. That is, of course, the face of Monday morning Minion madness. That is Minion. There's also Millie, Molly, Charlie Chase. We've got Poppet and we've got wee Alfie here. And, I mean, look at Minion. It's all skips, jumps, happiness and fun today. We're on our own private little bit of Pollock Park. I call it private. It's just because no one else comes here but us. The sky is blue. The clouds are beautifully white. It's not raining. It is sunny. We're in a forest next to a field with some excited dogs. I mean, this is what Mondays are all about. So, I'm going to go and take them on a hopefully reasonably well-behaved adventure, depending on how high the Monday morning Minion madness storm hits us. See you later, everyone. Well, I normally say, let's start the week as we mean to go on. Unfortunately, this is not how we mean to go on. It has been herding cats so far today on this walk, even Poppet. All of them. A fisherman's just walked past and they're all trying to drag me that way to go see the fisherman. Apart from a few of them who are trying to drag me the other way. Nobody's listening. Nate is involved at all. Do you know what? I consider myself a very honest person, so see, when we have a walk like this, I like to tell you guys it's not the best advertisement, I'll be honest, but it's good to inform you all. Today has been descent in the ranks. We've had no listening and lots of barking. So I'm going to finish this walk with them on leads. Hopefully, as long as they all try and walk in one direction, which hasn't been the way so far. See you later, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, that time is here. It is the walk of the week, nay month, nay year. After turning down an illustrious career as that guy who shouts at you at the Dodgems. Smurf, scream if you want to go faster. Speak. That'll do. We are out on the event beyond all of events. The beautiful weather, the big fields. It is Tuesday, which means it's Spaniel Wednesday, which means it's Tuesday, which means we are out in the training fields. There is a Milliraptor. There is a Benjosaurus. There is a Poplodiplodocus, and there is an Right, so someone's going to have to tell me the dinosaur name for wee Alfie, because, like, I'm pretty good with stuff like that, but I don't know it. We got halfway through the training fields just up there. We were coming down this path, and I just let them off lead, and I had to put them back on lead again, because would you believe it? There's a lot of nature. This is a real nature reserve, this, and we just, I don't know what they're looking for there. Like, something smells good. There's a lot of nature, and we actually saw, like, a crane nesting in its habitat. You don't see cranes in Scotland very often. Look, there it is there, just hanging out in its natural habitat, otherwise known as our training fields. Craning field. Oh dear. Oh, I'm falling down the hill. What a day. There's a Wild Wednesday stance to get you started. Good morning, everyone. We are out in the big fields. It's a little bit beautiful today. I mean, it's also already poured with rain. There's been rainbows, there's sunshine, there's blue skies, there's dark clouds. Who knows what's going on? It is very Scottish outside today. We've got a pretty Charlie. We got a Minion. We got a Millie coming in just here. Hello, Millie. Oh, there you go. And no one else. What's going on today? Well, for those of you who have been following the Wild Wednesday walk updates recently, you'll know that Wild Wednesday has been getting wild as anything. So, when the group gets a little bit too wild, what we do is we just split them up for a week or two, calm them back down, reinforce some recall training, and get everything back to wild fun, not wild mayhem. Perfect. Good morning. This is about a take 87 of this. Welcome to Wild Wednesday AM. I mean, it is PM, obviously, but this is Wild Wednesday AM Part 2. For those who have been following Wild Wednesday recently, Wild Wednesday has turned into the Wild West of Wednesdays. Quite difficult to deal with. Very well-behaved dogs, all friendly, all play well together, but those ears have just been retracting slightly. And also the walking on leads needs a little bit of work, doesn't it, Millie? Millie doesn't like the leads. No, Molly spins around the circle on you. So we're just doing a lead walk today, which is not Millie's favourite thing. And we split the group in two, right? Come on. Getting those ears working, getting them all listening again, and hopefully bringing a little bit more law and order to what is Wild Wednesday when we put the big group back together again. Desperate for a play though. Go on, Bobbit! We have just come into the super long grass. I mean, you can see it is over the height of every dog apart from Wilfred. Poppy's like, that's a lot of effort, because it's a late afternoon walk. It's not, it's a lunchtime group walk. We just started it later than usual due to splitting this morning's walk in two to try and work out some pack dynamics. So we've got Big Wilfred there, we've got Tyson bouncing around, we've got Millie, we've got Lexi, and look, here comes Poppy after all. She didn't want to miss out. Let's just, come on! We got them all off lead, they're playing really well together. Tyson and Wilfred really want to play together, and they're doing very well. But Tyson's the one wanting to do all the chasing. So I'm just working on the dynamics between the two of them to make sure that they're both just playing. But it's just making sure that both of them understand the other one is just playing at all times. Have a great day, everyone. You will. Look at those three, eh? Oh, there's a Millie, there's a Jacob, there's a Big Alfie, there's a Smurf running past, we got a Chuck following up the rear, and we got a Poppet sticking right next to me. Go on, guys, this way! They're all being very well behaved today. Big Alfie's second week being part of the super well behaved group. He's moving with speed, but we don't mind that as long as he's being a good boy and listening, and he is. We are out in our own private little bit of Pollock Park. I'm calling it that because nobody else comes here to walk groups of dogs, to be honest, and very rarely do you see any dog walkers. This morning we saw a deer. It ran straight across here. It was very exciting. I'll tell you the story about red herrings, the etymology of red herrings, in another video. But basically, they were chasing a trail, and it definitely wasn't a red herring. But they all pulled off when I asked them to, and they're being very good. See you later, everyone. Good morning. Please excuse the lockdown haircut. I mean, it's pretty fitting, seeing we're all going back into some sort of weird lockdown again. I'm just keeping an eye on them. Oh, they're good. They're good today. Millie's defending a tree, and they're all running around having fun with it. So, what happened today? What is the greatest story ever told? Well, I was driving down a road, and there was a cat sitting in the road. And I mean, it just sat there, looked at our van, and just went, nah, I'll just stay here in the middle of the road. So I slowed down, then I stopped, and then it just walked in front of my bonnet so I couldn't see it anymore. So it was somewhere under the van. So I jumped out the van, and as I jumped out the van, I knocked the central locking on and shut the door with the van running. And my God, my heart immediately started racing. I was like, oh my God. Cats trying to disrupt dogs' lives. That's the only answer. So obviously, like, two people came out. Like, here we're going. I'm locked out my van with all the dogs inside, with the van running in the middle of the road, because I tried to sort of avoid the cat, and it just like walked back in front of me. So there I am, locked out the van with the van running. Poppy sitting in the front seat. Of course, Poppy is a wonderful hero dog, the star of the best story ever told, the little girl that saved the day. I mean, not save the day too much, we got a spare key, but I would have had to wait quite a while for it to be brought down to me. So I asked the little girl, I offered her a treat, and I asked her, and boy did she fulfill her duties. She wound the electric window down so I could get back in the van. Poppy, show us how good you are. You're the best girl. You're the best girl, aren't you? What a hero. Best story ever. Good afternoon. There's a Ruben, there's a Rhoda, there's a Lexi, there's a Wilfred, there's a Wilfred, there's a Benji, there's a Millie in the... Millie, why are you in that bush? Where are you going here? Go on, guys, this way. Go on. Oh my God, I'm going to get pulled down the hill by a horse. We're going to be treading carefully, guys. Go on. Right, yes, perfect. Oh, that went quite well. Like, that was a bad time to start videoing. That hill's very steep. Everybody's made it down in one piece, including me. We got them all on lead at the moment. This is once again a slightly different pack. A lot of these dogs are still getting to know what we do and how we do it. Plus, Wilfred's on a bit of a short lead because he just finds all these dogs so pretty. He's so interested in what they're doing all the time. So we're just having to keep him on a short lead. But we are out for a rainy but pretty adventure in the training fields today. Let's go have some fun. Welcome to Fun Day Friday in the fields. I was going to tell you the story about red herrings and what that's all about. But instead, let me just tell you the story of Minion on lead. Obviously, we got Wee Alfie, we got Big Alfie, we got Millie, and we got Minion. Minion's he's a little bit excited today. A little bit of Minion madness, huh? And although he's a very good boy and always stops the second you ask him, he also starts again the second you stop asking him. So we're going to try and walk a little bit of energy out of him. Maybe a bit of running on lead. And then hopefully some more play with Big Alfie. That's a little bit less, maybe. Right. Let's go for an adventure. Millie, come on. Come on, girl. Oh, they're all very cute. And a little bit of trouble. Good afternoon. I love walking under that bit. Let's just have a look back at it. Look, it's awesome. Go on, Molly. We've got Millie. We've got Molly. We've got Wee Alfie. And we are out at the tradesman's entrance to Pollock Park for a little forest adventure. Then hopefully, if the rain stops, we'll be down in the fields for a bit as well. We should have Poppy too. But we haven't got Poppy because as I tried to get her out the van, she gave me a look darker than the rain clouds. And to be honest, I saw a glimmer in her eye of a plot fitting of Game of Thrones in its devilishness. What I really mean is, she said no. I told her to come for a walk and she said no. And to be honest, we're not here to force dogs, we're here to have fun with them. There we go, talking about fun. There's Wee Alfie leaping over that. Right, this is Zoomie Corner. So I'm expecting zoomies. Let's go have some fun. Go on, Molly. Good afternoon. It is the end of the week roundup and boy has it been a bit of a week, but we've got some exciting things to tell you. So some new stuff that I'm very, very excited about. And we got some dogs to tell you about, some wild times, some weird things happening. I mean, it's going to be a good roundup. So we're going to have to fit it all in rather quickly. Let's get started. So the first thing we have done, and I'm really, really excited about this. I used to run a YouTube vlog years ago, and we have started a Pollock Pooches YouTube channel. If you're watching this on the channel right now, hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe. If you're not watching it on the channel, go to YouTube, type in Pollock Pooches. You'll see us right there. You'll see our logo. Go and subscribe to us. It will really help. If we can get to 100 subscribers, then we unlock some new features that will help us make better vlog stuff. What's going to be on the YouTube? Well, it's going to be all the amazing dog stuff that you love. And it's going to include a little bit more of the sort of personal stuff that people have been asking me for and about. So, yeah. Go to YouTube, hit subscribe, get involved, leave a comment, give a thumbs up. What else has happened this week? I'm going to run down the week starting with Monday. That is normally where you start the week. Monday morning, I almost ran over a dog that ran out in front of me. At 8:30 in the morning, jumped out the van, sorted out the dog, got it home. It wasn't even 9 AM on Monday morning and we'd already returned a lost dog, which is a pretty good start. And then we had Mad Monday, and boy was Mad Monday mad. Mad Monday was just as crazy as Wild Wednesday, Through the Fields Thursday and Fun Day Friday last week. And it was like, what is going on? Is our dynamic still working? Because it is mad. Well, you'll find out when we talk about Wednesday what was actually going on Mad Monday. But after Monday comes Tuesday, so we got to deal with Tuesday first. Now, On Tuesdays, this is where it gets a little confusing these days. On Tuesdays is Spaniel Wednesday, but it's now on Tuesdays, and we had one of the best Spaniel Wednesdays we have ever had. In fact, I did a 10-minute live stream, and do you know what? If you work with dogs, work with animals, and you can have 7 dogs out in public, not in an enclosed area, in the fields with you, and have an amazing adventure and even live stream it without any problems at all, any difficulties, then that is an incredible group of dogs. Mostly large dogs too. Go watch the live stream. It's what we're here to do. And it was incredible. I loved it. So, right, Wednesday explains Mad Monday. One of the dogs we walk was going into heat. And she showed absolutely no signs of going into heat. I mean, like, none at all. Apart from all the dogs were starting to act quite loopy. Right from Wild Wednesday last week through to Wild Wednesday this week, we were having wild dogs. And do you know what? When a dog's going into heat, most of the other dogs just shut their ears off and start behaving like, dogs. And it was just all a little bit nuts. It was hard to pin down because she had no obvious signs of it. And it wasn't until just after I returned there where she started to bleed, which is a really obvious sign of heat, but it comes a week after the other signs normally. Didn't see the other signs first, which was a bit of a shame and a bit of a surprise, but we got there in the end by splitting up the packs and trying to run down the problem. So, we don't need to change all our groups around. And then Thursday came, and Thursday morning I picked up the dogs, and Big Alfie is out in, he has graduated to being part of the Spaniel pack that is absolutely awesome, and he gets to go out with the best behaved dogs on a Thursday now, because he is one of the best behaved dogs too. But on the way to the walk, a cat sat in the road in front of us. So I stopped, got out of the van, and go watch the video called The Greatest Story Ever Told. You'll see it on it's on our Facebook, it's on our YouTube, it's on, I don't think it's on Insta. I could probably get it on Insta though. But go see it on Facebook, go see it on YouTube, The Greatest Story Ever Told. A cat sat in front of the van, we ended up locked out the van, and amazingly, Poppy unlocked the vans and let us back in. What a dog. What a girl. She earned a steak pie that night. We went home and made her a steak pie. She deserved it. And then we had Fun Day Friday today. What happened on Fun Day Friday today? Molly came out just for an extra little adventure. She doesn't normally come out on Fun Day Friday afternoons, and she was out with Wee Alfie, and she was out with Millie, and she was running around so excited, just like, I love this, I love life. And that is another, do you know what? I've said it several times this week, and it's like, this is what we're here to do. Having dogs go out and have amazing fun and loving it. It was incredible. And if you want to see all of this sort of stuff, go to our YouTube, hit subscribe, and we've added a little bit extra into the YouTube. I Snapchat my mates. Me and the missus actually have over 1,000-day streak on Snapchat. We send each other cute Snapchats every day. And you're not getting to see the cute Snapchats, but there is a load of content you've never seen before. They're more about me. People have asked more for a little bit more of the vlogging style, this style, from me. So I've actually put up a load of sort of unedited Snapchats that I've taken over the years, just about how much I love my job. I'm not even going to call it a job. How much I love curating packs of amazing dogs and taking them out on adventures. So there's a load of exclusive and new content on YouTube. Go hit subscribe. Join us. Poppy says you have to. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.